Hi guys, this is Ava from Bay Harbour Med Spa, and today I'm answering a very interesting question, whether keloids can be lightened. So the answer first of all is no, you cannot lighten keloids because just so you understand why you cannot lighten and what is a keloid. Keloid is an overproduction of collagen. It's most common in black people to produce keloid scars. A lot of black people have keloids on any scars, incisions, scars, wounds, whatever happened, and when the skin heals, it creates keloids. We do not know why it happens mostly, not only, but mostly or a lot in dark pigmented skin. But we do know that it does happen. And so what happens is, let's say you have a scar, you had an injury. Normally, the skin would heal, the best smooth. The best thing would be that you would see a very fine line where the incision was or the cut was, and that's it. And it would eventually blend in with your skin tone. But for some people, there is either a disconnect somewhere, or maybe as we don't understand everything in the human body, and I always say that medicine knows less than more, and the more advanced we get, the more we realize that we know so little. So what happens is when you have a wound and it has to heal, there are some messages that go between the wound, between the cells, between the brain, and then the brain sends messages down and says heal, heal, heal. And one way of healing is producing collagen into the skin. And it produces too much collagen. And when you produce too much collagen, you get a keloid, you get an elevation. The scar heals, but it doesn't heal smooth. It heals with like a bump over, like a little mountain over it. And most of the time, if you look at it, and particularly in people with dark pigmented skin, the skin is actually shiny where the keloid is. So no, you cannot lighten keloids. You cannot remove keloids. You're not microdermabrasion or anything like that. There is two ways to deal with it. If you have keloids from scars or from injuries, you should seek a very good plastic surgeon that can do, this is actually even more in reconstructive surgeon, that can take the keloid. Let's see what the keloid here. He can cut the keloid, take it out, he cuts it out. He then sews the skin together, and immediately, about 2 weeks post-surgery, they start injecting, it's a steroid, it's called Keloid, and they start injecting it into the scar, very little, but they inject it, it's a steroid, into the scar so that the scar should not create keloids, prevent it from creating keloids. So there is help for people who suffer from keloids, but it's not the help that you ask me for, whether you can lighten it and that will take it away. Lightening, no, the keloid already is lighter than your skin color, so it's not lightening, and lightening it would not change the elevation. When you have a keloid, the only way to get rid of a keloid is surgically. A plastic surgeon, a reconstructive plastic surgeon, not a dermatologist, it should be a plastic surgeon, a reconstructive plastic surgeon, will take the keloid out, make incision, and then immediately start within 2 weeks injecting maybe 4, 5, 6 times every week, every 2 weeks, into the scar, this Keloid, and that will take care of the keloid, not to create new keloids. So that's the answer. I cannot help, microdermabrasion cannot help. If anybody tells you there is something that can help, it's incorrect. So sorry, I can't give you the answer that you hoped for, but I'm giving you the honest answer, and I'm giving you the best information that I actually could swear that nobody out there gives you, that majority of people don't know this, majority of doctors don't know this. But I deal with skin and I research and I study and I know so much, so I happen to know about this, and that's how you treat keloid scars. But again, only after you take the keloid out and then you start injecting it. An existing keloid will not go down with Kenacort. Okay, so thank you for listening. Until next time, adios, bye bye. And by the way, guys, share this information, post it on your social media, because if this makes sense, then definitely you should share it with other people, because you don't know who, you don't even know, because you share it, your friends will share it, and it can come across somebody who really needs it, and it will be a blessing for them that they have this information. So thanks, bye, Eva.